SBR Videos is sponsored by Sports Cash System. Click on the link below for more information. Hi, welcome to SBR Foreign Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are previewing Week 17 in the NFL, and right now we are talking with industry veteran, legend Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com, who's had a great year at his website in both college and NFL, and with us, 26-14 against the spread in his free picks videos in the NFL this year, and we're going to take three right now with Week 17. Joe, thanks for being back with us.
Thank you, Peter.
All right, before we get into a Cleveland Pitt, give a quick plug for OffshoreInsiders.com.
Well, happy holidays to everybody. The Duffy family celebrates Hanukkah and Christmas, but I've been celebrating as a professional handicapper for 26 years, the bowl season. So we're working our tails off already, 2-1 in the bowls so far. We filed this report, early in the bowls. We're going to have a great bowl season at OffshoreInsiders.com.
All right, Joe, on this show you say Merry Christmas. Don't bring your war on Christmas into my videos, okay? It's Merry Christmas, okay? This is a Christian country. Merry Christmas. Got it?
You got it. I think that's what I said.
Okay. No, you said happy holidays. I don't appreciate that. All right. Cleveland Pitt is the first game we are going to cover here. Pittsburgh is a 7-point home favorite. The total is 44. And, Pitt is still not eliminated. Basically, they have a very slim chance. But, they are not mathematically eliminated. So you have to figure they're going to be playing to win. Cleveland is Cleveland, just kind of a team that's just not that good. Always, they're kind of like the Lions, except they're worse. Like the Lions, they're like a poor man's version of the Lions. They got popped by the Jets last week. 7 is kind of a lot, but I think I'd have to lean Pitt here, even despite the fact that, it's one of those situations where you have like a big favorite that needs a win against a team that's out of it playing the spoiler. Maybe most of all, though, I take the Pittsburgh team total over, which would be 25.5 at the current lines. What do you think, Joe Duffy?
Yeah, no, Peter, this was one of those cases where, like I said, way back when we did our preseason video, you asked me how the industry has changed, and one of the things was this used to be a gift. Way back when the odds makers would grossly overadjust, and because Pittsburgh needed the more, they'd have a gross overlay. They've gotten a little bit better than that over the years. Yes, Pittsburgh needs a lot of help. They have to win, and then they need tons of help. I think it's 3 teams they actually need to lose. Yeah, the Ravens, the Dolphins, and the Chargers. But still, from a handicapping standpoint, they're going to be approaching this as a must-win game. They know that they're going to have to win this game and have the rest of the schedule take care of itself. So I do believe that it doesn't really matter the fact they've got to depend on other teams to win. They're still going to be approaching this as the ultimate must-win. Now, Cleveland, true, they're in a spoiler role, which over the years has been a great handicapping angle, but they've really faltered. They had the bit of the boost when Brandon Weeden got hurt, and as we said, any quarterback not named Brandon Weeden is an improvement, but Jason Campbell even admitted that he's frustrated. I just think that Cleveland's just so frustrated. I don't like to use that term quit, but I just think they are so frustrated. It's going to be difficult for them to get up. And 7 points, again, a couple of years ago, this would have been a lot more than 7 points, but the odds makers have gotten sharper, and therefore we're actually going to have to agree with the traditional thinking and go with the team that needs it more, at least here. What
do you think about the total? You think that 44 is dead on? Because I'm thinking instead of going with Pitt, just in case you might get a backdoor cover or something, maybe just take the Pitt team total over 25.5.
No, I would agree with that. In fact, like I say, when usually the teams are lacking emotion like Cleveland is, it shows up a lot more on defense, and you can certainly see where the Steelers would feel that the game's never going to be out of reach and they're going to pile up the score, not to run it up, but just to make sure. So I would have to agree with you that the team total is pretty good there, and in fact, they may get some defensive touchdowns because Jason Campbell, though he's looking pretty good at first, the bottom line is he's only a step up from Brandon Weeden right now, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Steelers get a defensive score, maybe even set up another score with an interception.
Right, okay, but for the purpose of these videos, we can only take sides or totals, so your official pick is going to be what, Pitt -7?
Yes, sir. Pittsburgh -7.
Okay, have to agree with you. Joe Duffy from OffshoreInsiders.com, liking Pitt -7. Thanks, Joe.